so they can develop a consistent plan. If I want to swing and hit the ball in this direction, my plant has to line up to where I want to go. If my plant is open like this and I try to swing, where does my leg want to take me? In this direction. If it's closed to your target, swing in this direction. So it's like when you play golf, sometimes your buddy will tell you, hey dude, you realize you're aiming right now? And sometimes you're not even aware of that.
Right.
So what this does is this helps these guys develop some body awareness. And then what you want to do is put a piece of tape on the ground for where the ball should be in relationship to your foot, which for the most part is at your ankle, because that's where your leg swing bottoms out. So all of the drills that I do before we ever go to the fields have this set up on the ground. Now, the relationship between how far the ball is from your plant foot is different for every kid, but for the most part, I start with how big your foot is. Because it's the same thing if you're playing golf. Sometimes you line up this far from the ball, sometimes you're here, sometimes you're here. You're never going to develop consistency. But what's never going to change is the size of the kid's foot, at least if he's relatively grown, like 16. So the next thing is you have to train the holder to put the ball on the spot every single time. Because it's the same thing. If I'm trying to kick a target, and sometimes it's here, sometimes it's here, it can't be consistent. So using that piece of tape, or whether it's a piece of grass or leaf or whatever, when you go out onto the field, it's technically illegal, but I've never seen a ref. I'm just kidding. But I've never seen a ref call it. You can have your holder bring like a little piece of white tape or like just a piece of grass to mark the kicker's spot so that he knows where to put it as something visual. But it's also great when you're developing a new holder. So